What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Hydroneer. So we're gonna finish this guy's mission today. It's a ring, a lot of cloudium, a lot of onyx. We've got it written down somewhere. Drop that there. Instead of just building the ring, going and grabbing the stuff, I'm gonna build a tier 3 mine. But before we get to that, show you this setup here. So I've got this fish setup that I made. I killed this so we could see it. But essentially, it's the automatic fishing. But I have it go up, and then realized it's not tall enough. Have it go up one more here. I need a cork, but essentially just have all the fish fall into this fish and boots fall into the cart here, and just stack for days. So we will build that mine and then sell all this at the end of this episode, or when we're done, at least making the mine. But it's got to be tier 3. I also did this, moved all these over here because I had this ingenious idea and figured I'd wait until on stream. But essentially I had to keep, or on recording, I had to keep grabbing a one of these, nope, not a whole cart, one of these tool bags, and then instead of walking up to, I'm not going to do on that first one, instead of walking up to a thing, I had to like crouch though, so I had to walk up to it and then crouch. So I thought if I can just get a bunch on a conveyor belt to go around, if they could autofill. I don't know if this is going to work. I haven't tested it. I just built this and figured I'd give it a try. So we'll see if it works, and it doesn't. What? Okay. I wonder if hopefully maybe it's a height thing. I have one of these little ramps over here. Let's see if this works. Oh, it looks like it's stuck there. Well, this might not work anyways. Make sure all these are going the right way real quick. Maybe that was the issue. Hopefully that was the issue. What's going on? Okay, so that just goes through. If I put this like that, does that ramp work? Please tell me yes. Oh, it refilled it, but it gets stuck on the pipes. So I have no idea. So this was probably a big waste of an idea. Oh, fall down there. But we'll just put it over there, and at least fill that one up. See if it fills it up. Gosh, I can't. Okay. Well, at least it works to reach them. I might have to just move that thing. Well, that was a waste of a lot of time. So down here, I moved this so I could put that stuff there. So I moved my stairs. I built a tunnel, and with Mom. So we're gonna blow that up to get to the bottom of this area. And I probably deafened everyone, and I apologize. And now I'm stuck. Yeah, that's funny. All the smoke coming up through there. So let's see. Did I clear? Oh. I gotta make that opening a little bigger, it looks like. Somehow, a massive, oh, I guess it just solidified or sealed this back up a little. So, yeah, I'm just gonna keep using nukes in here and push these walls out as far as I can. And then we'll show you when that's all opened up. While blowing up this area with some nukes to open it up, this is what I'm going to use to build. I came across this. I haven't seen one of these, but I'm assuming this is the where that drill says like the veins. and then there's a little bit up there of iron. I'm not gonna worry about it. I will put a drill on this, but yeah, dragging the water over for this area right now. Okay, so I've opened this up a lot. I had those because I ran this pipe all the way over there and down to where it's flat. And now I did get one of the tier 3 drills so I could see where the water comes in, and it comes in from the top, which is awesome. So I'll be able to stack these really close together, and let's just mess around and see how we want this laid out. I do know that I want to go, I want to have a drill right on that first to see if, how that functions. So I'm just going to put it right there. I'm hoping that that's good enough. It's in the pocket, so hopefully that'll like drill this pocket. And then we got to put the conveyor down in front of it. And then we'll kind of just build off of this. Start there and build from there, and we'll get 2 rows at least of these drills, but I'll go make those once I lay out all the piping and everything. We'll see you in a sec. So far we have this much built. I'm doing all this in core stone, and then I'm just going to do these conveyors because core stone is getting really expensive. I didn't notice that one. I was keeping all of these core stone under the conveyor belts here though to keep up the pressure, and then I don't really care too much about the pressure drop because like right here I think it was 340, so that's fine. But now I'm just building this up. I think that my idea is a little off, and I'm probably gonna run into either the floor that I had put in or the conveyors and smelters and all that stuff that I already have set up. So we'll see, but I don't know if I'm gonna probably have to do a lot more work here and turn this twice and all this other stuff, but we'll check back in a minute. So it's time to forge more tier 3 drills, these core stone drills that take was that 500 Cloudium, 800 core stone. And when you forge them, pull the hammer, it drops the thing. You have to drop down and grab the ores and run them back up one at a time. So what I did was brought the ores a scale, and that I can't place here, but hopefully it'll let me use it. Just dropped, and a saw. So I'm just gonna cut a bunch of these down to like close to that range, and put them in a bucket. And then that way I can just stand up here, drop them, because I plan on making 32 of these things. And having to keep running down, grab the bars one at a time is going to be a pain in the butt. So it's time for a montage of just sawing away. So the way that these bars mathed out, they come out to be about 700 each, and it takes 500 per drill, so that works. I'm hoping that they stack up there correctly, but who knows? We'll see. So my plan is, I've got the 2 buckets with a bunch of cut up ore. So just drop it, pull the hammer, and just keep stacking them like that, so I don't have to keep running down there. And not put the right. No, I accidentally cut one of these too much. So that was an issue. But then it just combines all the ores down there. So this works perfectly. To not have to just keep running back and forth and around. So we'll see you on the other side of this. So I lost count, wasn't fully paying attention. Oh, I accidentally grabbed the wrong. Okay. So I guess those just stack the remainders of any of the bars. So I'm gonna just combine all of this and do one more. And And then hopefully that just combines all the bars together. Should combine all the bars together. Should have counted these, and I may have known what, could have known how many of these I had left, or how many of these I'd made. Put all that in. Hold the handle. There we go. So that still beats, having to run down here every time to try and get those, bars. So I'm just gonna stack all this on here. And then hopefully this goes up correctly. Well, I guess I'll just take it upstairs with me. So core stone pipes got super expensive, so I'm gonna complete the build with this, and then maybe eventually do core stone pipes the rest of the way. But I'm not too concerned about it. So yeah, we're just gonna keep chugging along here, seeing if I was wondering if I could put those side by side or not. So that's awesome. Yeah, just chugging along here, seeing if we can get this completely set up, and then we'll build that that ring. So here we go. Here's the setup. We've got 3 rows of 7, and then 1 row of 6 because I lost count. So we're just gonna go through and turn all of these on, and just watch the madness ensue as we basically print gold here. There are a lot of these on. I should have just turned them all on, turned the water off, turned them all on, and then just cut to that. I don't know what, like, if this just produces better shards or what. But essentially, so here we go. The dirt clumps look tiny, but they pile up pretty well. And then we go up. I made this flat section so that it could shoot past all the other stuff, and then hollowed this out so I could easily, when I was building, it was easier to just come here and build from here. And then I did make this little opening just so I can cut through here if I feel like it, from our tier 1 stuff. I gotta put a cork in that. And then, so it comes up here, then does this maneuver, gets centered again just in case, and then into the grinder and drops these mega nuggets and shards. Let's see what this is. 5-pound nugget. I feel like tier 2 had 5-pound nuggets. Yeah, so now we are we are making a lot more than we were. Materials. So we will finish this, build this guy's ring. I forgot what that guy's, what I need to make the ring for that person, but I've got the stack of fish happening. So I am going to turn this off. I'm trying to think, that's going to be the best way to turn it off. Just so no more fish end up here. And while I go to see how much it froze for a split second, while I go to see how what this guy's ring takes, because I didn't write it down, we'll sell all these fish. So we're dragging the cart full of fish, but this is down 97%, so we'll ignore that and sell it. I think the grocer's right here. Yeah. If I can If I can drop it on... I can't drop it on this table. Oh. It's 11,000 in fish, but I can't... There we go. That worked. Cool. So, oh gosh, am I stuck? I am stuck. Well, it's unstuck me. End up way back over here. Gotta go get the money. But 11,000 for just letting the fish do its own thing is not bad. But I'll probably leave it turned off just to save some frame rates, because I don't want that to build up too much.
Services.
Okay. So I should have wrote this down earlier, but 2,000 Claudium and 700 Onyx. I still have way more Claudium left from after that mission, or not mission, but crafting all those, forging all those drills. Still have a ton of Claudium, so we should be good. So I know that guy just needs Claudium, but I'm gonna pour out all 3 of these, and we'll do the 2,000 Claudium, and then I'm gonna just use the rest of it to make a sword or something with the gold and ore stone. So we'll see how that goes. But with the Claudium, I need... How did I get a bucket full of... handful of iron? So I need to cut that down to 2,000 Claudium. And I'm bad at math all of a sudden. Not all of a sudden, I'm always bad at math, but my brain just didn't want to try and do half each time. Should be just over 2,000. That one should be, if I did this right. Yeah, so we'll just leave it at that, 2,200. I'm gonna put that there. Goes there. Dump all of this in here. That worked. Oh my gosh, I'm just... Okay, get out of here. There we go. And then pour that in there. Now I need to do the... That's the Claudium, right? Yeah. Onyx. There we go. What's this at? 4,000. So we'll just go... Not that one. 2,000, 1,000. And it needs to be 700 less. I'm going to do this. Take one of these, dump this in here, and then cut this one down again twice and see if that fixed that, if that does it. A little lower, but we'll just leave it. So this is going to be a ring. This. So that should be 2,000 Claudium, 700 Onyx. So that's a good ring. And then we'll make a crazy sword with these. I wonder if that might be better. I'll make a sword. We'll do, I think, ore stone. We'll do this. That, and then the core stone blade. And then a Claudium handle. And make a super crazy expensive sword here. So we'll sell that, and then the ring we'll give to the prince guy. We're gonna check the stock market for the weapons, which that looks like a big red arrow. Sure enough. So we'll just sell it at the jeweler. It's like every stock market in this game is always down for me, and I don't know like what the cause and effect is. So I have no idea what would cause it to go up to like 110% or something. I mean, it's not like we really need any extra money. We could have sold it with the minus 0.4% and been fine. I could drive here. Just run into everything. Okay. Let's see how crazy expensive this is.
No, these items are
55 million. Well, that's a good looking sword. Money will never be an option, or a obstacle. Lack of money will never be an obstacle for us again. Let's go see what this prince guy gives us.
Don't mind me, I'm just mooching about.
Here we go.
Thank you for your service to the king
okay.
and to me.
Creates dirt chunks inside dig sites. That's it. This is what I got. This was endgame. I guess that's it for this. There's the volcano mountain. But I'm about 3 weeks ahead in recording this, so I'm probably gonna wait a minute to. I'm probably gonna wait a minute to go to the other couple of weeks to play this more and go to the other island. But we do have to find those relics. I think that's something that could be done. I don't know what that does. It doesn't like really say anything about what it does. But yeah, I think our next thing will be going to the volcano island. So I was gonna end the game there, but I decided after logging off that I should just go finish the relics, because then that finishes this map area completely for the volcano. So I looked at a map of where the relics are, because I was like, I don't want to have to work for forever to try and find these. And I'm just going to run around and buy all the pieces of property and then blow up a ton of them. And it does suck because one of the relics at where I have my mining operations looks like it's somewhere around where I have my whatever the things that break apart the dirt that I'm drawing a blank at the name of right now. But I have $55 million, so bombs are not an issue. We're only spending $2 million on bombs right now. On nukes. I wish there was a bigger nuke. That'd be cool. Like a mega nuke. And it looks like this one doesn't have a relic, but I'm just gonna buy all of the properties in case there is a achievement. Since I'm not cheating, and it takes forever. If you're not cheating using creative mode or the hat, it takes 1,000 years to play this game. Yeah, figured there's achievements for buying each location. So I'll buy this one down here, which I don't know how this mine works, but I know you can send stuff from the top to down. Oh, can I send stuff? So you can send stuff from down here up there and then up there down here. That's kind of cool, because this walk sucks. So it looks like this one, Mildew's Aquifer, is going to be the first that's going to have an actual buried relic. And it looks like it's almost dead center. So I'm just going to put a couple of nukes out, put them close enough that they'll blow each other up, and then use one of the buttons to detonate one, and then we'll just go from there. But essentially just gonna learn, I'm just gonna dig like this and see if we can find it. And I'm not sure exactly where the relic is or how deep it is. That's the only downside. I just found the map. There's probably a video out there. shouldn't blow up. Shouldn't is the keyword there. Deafened myself, and that did get kind of close. Closer than I wanted it to be. So I don't know if I found an old Reddit post or what, but found a Reddit post thing that said it was down at the bottom, so I bore down there and then blew up a ton of stuff, and then I found a newer video, it looks like, that said exactly where it was, away from that sign. So blew up down here and found the chalice. Typically I wouldn't be cheating to try and find, I would try to find these kind of on my own, but that's gonna take a lot of work, so I don't want to do that. Now on to the next claim. So the next one we're gonna grab is from Drek Quarry. Apparently it's pretty close to the front, somewhere up here. It'll it'll ruin me just flying into here to farm and stuff, but I don't think I'll be back to farm. So this one was convenient. I got the skull. I accidentally picked it up, but it was on the first bomb that I dropped, and not in a bad location. So it's like right there from the start. So this one's going to be a little stressful because one of the relics will be easy to get, should be easy to get, but the other one looks like it's near all of my mining stuff. So I'm not entirely sure how that's going to go. So this next one, I think, is somewhere under this big mound of dirt. So I'm gonna just excavate. Didn't mean to. Nope. What am I doing? Why? It says Y is to make it level, but apparently big angle straight. Okay. So I'm gonna dig through this way. That way I'm not spending a bunch of time blowing up the top of this mountain hill thing. We'll just go there and then pull out of here. So like we saw, kind of right underneath that big hill, started at that rock, was the cross relic. So we'll unstuck that and put this in our little cart. And then struggle for the last one because it's somewhere over there. From the guide I found online, it looks like it is straight down, like right here, right in the middle of all my stuff. So I'm just gonna dig straight down here, and hopefully I can find it. It's down like 10 squares worth of digging. There it is. Found the arrow. I was right on it too. That's funny, I almost accidentally found that. So I'm gonna grab the arrow, I'm gonna flatten all that to make this not look really dumb. This is, I don't know if I'll ever be back down here, but this is just to make it look a little nicer, at least. My digging was very erratic, so it's not letting me fix some of this. Oh, did the wrong side there. So we got the arrow, the last relic, 6 of 6. Let's go take it to that table and see what happens. Okay, so we got that, this, the arrow, and I think there's one more, that chalice. Okay. So let's see what happens. I guess I just put any of them on any of the pedestals. We'll do the skull. Skull's fun. Use relics to find the secrets. Oh, that opened. What are you? You're just a big treasure chest. Is that all? I got all that for a treasure chest. Do I sell it? Does it just give me a crazy amount of money? Do I keep it? I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna put these in there. I'm gonna see if it sells for anything. Let's see, the treasure chest sells for 60,000. That's it. I'm gonna hold on to it. I got 53 million. And a ton of nukes, so. Yeah, I guess that was it. If you guys liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, a dislike. And we'll see you in the next one.